This amazing book. It was given to me by Corey. So shout out to Corey in Barbados. Great friendship that was developed there. Showed him some of the stuff that I was doing with respect to my travel journal and sketching. And on the last day, as I was leaving, he bought me this lovely book. And this book is by Jose Javier Legarra. I hope I pronounced that right. And this book is called What I'm Talking About When I Talk About Chattel Houses of Barbados. And this book is super brilliant. This whole book and Chattel Houses touch on slavery, touches on emancipation, colonization, and some of the first homes the workers of the local crop field built for themselves. And their ingenious designs and what we'd call heritage homes in North America, not North America maybe, but at least where I live, are being lost to the modernity and a lot of the new infrastructure that's being put in place. But this guy, Jose, walked around. By the way, this is a map of Barbados, South Coast, West Coast, and East Coast. This probably would have been really good to actually put in my travel journal. It's only me. I should maybe try and sneak that in there somehow. Jose walked around to each of the chattel houses on foot and sat there and sketched each of the chattel houses to document them and their diversity and uniqueness and their beauty. Again, there's a lot more justice with respect to the history of chattel houses that I'm not going to be able to do. If you're interested, I'd highly recommend you checking it out, about chattel houses and the history of how that all came to be with colonization, emancipation, and the workers' needs to have a place to live and how they developed these things. Really, really cool. But I won't go into it in depth because I'm not an expert. I don't want to butcher anything in that discussion, because I think it's a really important discussion and conversation and rich history that comes into it. The idea of the chattel houses themselves, they're small homes. They're meant to be mobile as well. So this is kind of like the OG tiny house movement. As you can see here, being able to take down each of the panels relatively quickly, and as the workers would migrate from crop field to crop field, you'd take down the house, move the house over there, and put it back up. So this is kind of the idea of being able to do that. And it was also really ingenious because the homes were designed to take advantage of the natural elements that flow through. Now, this is pre-air conditioning times with the natural heating that happens there of being around 30 degrees every single day. They designed their homes to be able to take in cool air from the bottom based on how the foundations and where it was located, and have that naturally draft up through the house to keep the house nice and cool. So a lot of ingenuity in there. And so Jose just kind of sketched out the designs. They're very standard designs. And then how individuals and families started expanding the homes as families got bigger. And it became so... As money came in, there was different designs and different accentuations that one could do with their homes here. And so he talks a lot about that cooling effect I was talking about here. And I just thought it was such a beautiful book to look at, read through, B, C, just very inspiring in terms of the sketching and the artistry that went into this. So he talks a lot about how he, as an artist, always walks around with a sketch pad and a pencil. He sits there and he just sketches. And I like how he's got selective coloring too. This is a new concept for me, and I want to do that for my own sketchbooks moving forward. But just so brilliant how he does this. And he talks about when he's sitting there sketching how, of course, it's a great way to meet locals and engage. And it's really cool, the history that's captured in here. So the rest of this book is all the various different chattel houses. Not all of them. He's only selected 150 out of the entirety. And it's so cool to look at. So I've been sitting here and staring at this book on and off for the last couple months. So thank you, Corey, for this wonderful gift. Much appreciated. And I'm happy to share it with the YouTube world out there. So that being said, prattled on long enough about my flip through of my travel journal here. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. If you're interested about the Traveler's Notebook, like I said, I've got a few more videos up on my YouTube channel. I apologize for the audio quality of my earlier YouTube videos with respect to the Traveler's Notebook. I'm still learning, so forgive me. Eventually I'll figure out how to try and fix the audio, or I might just replace the audio on the videos there. But for now, it is what it is, and the mixing isn't quite as stellar as I'd like it to be. And thank you for sticking with me. So that being said, it's time for coffee. As you know, I'm a coffee lover, so I'm going to go get to that. Have a wonderful day. Take care, and bye for now.